Welcome back, Pokemon Trainers. Professor Chaz here. The lab coat's on back order. And it's time for some more Pokemon GO action here on the channel. And you might be wondering, why was I leaving so much space between those sentences in the intro? Well, space is the key topic here in this episode of Pokemon GO. We are currently waiting for the next 14 minutes for the part 2 of our Ultra Unlock for 2020 to kick in. That is going to be the space portion of our special rewards from Pokemon GO Fest 2021. Now, it's going to be very important to me what we're getting in this. Without wasting any time, I shouldn't say time so much. I ruined the word time by using it too much last time. Without any further space, let's go ahead and take a look-see at what we're getting for Ultra Unlock Part 2. So it says, incredible work completing all 24 challenges in the Global Challenge Arena during GO Fest 2021. As is tradition with GO Fest events, we're excited to unveil more details on this year's Ultra Unlock bonus events. We're heading right over to the blog right now. Going to go over everything that will be happening in just over 10 minutes time. Right here, Ultra Unlock Part 2 of Space. Also, kind of a messy day out here. A little rainy. We had rain all yesterday. I shouldn't say all yesterday, but a fair amount. So, it's not the driest day out there. I have my umbrella, though, as we do some of our hunting. So it appears space will be distorted as well, following the time feature event, causing Pokemon from various places to appear where they usually don't. Look forward to seeing Palkia appearing in 5-star raids, Heatmore and Durant appearing in the wild, and more. Heracross will also be appearing globally for the first time in 3-star raids, and not only that, if you're lucky, you may find a shiny Heracross. If you follow my channel, you might know that I'm interested in Heracross. I've mentioned a few times in the past little bit that when I was going through the Johto journeys, my adventures through Pokemon Silver, Heracross was one of my main team members, good old Keaton, and when they revealed that Heracross was going to be a region-exclusive Pokemon down in South America, a little bit of the southern tip of America itself, that meant I wasn't going to be able to get Heracross for my team, because I don't travel that much, let alone that far, so anyway, I'm excited to be able to finally add Keaton, the Heracross, to my team once we start catching some here in just over 10 minutes. Well, not right away, we're going to wait for raids to appear and stuff like that, blah, blah, blah. Alright, but the shiny, that's cool. I don't even really care about the shiny, I just want to get my 5 Heracross to choose the best one for Keaton. Anyways, it's starting today, 10 a.m. It's going until Tuesday the 17th at 8 p.m., so a week and a half. Features are the following Pokemon appearing in raids during the event. We got Palkia for 5 stars, Alakazam, Kangaskhan, and Heracross are in the 3-star raids, and of course Shiny Kangaskhan, Shiny Heracross will be available. And in the 1-star raids we have Unknown U, Shiny is available for that as well, West Sea and East Sea Shellos, Elgyem, and Esper. And if you're lucky, like it says, Shiny Unknown U could be a thing. The following Pokemon will be appearing more frequently in the wild. We have Clefairy, Munna, Red Stripe, and Blue Stripe Basculin, so both region-exclusive forms of Basculin will be available. Elgyem, Heatmore, Durant, and more. The following regional exclusive Pokemon will be hatching from 7-kilometer eggs. And I might try to... Usually I prioritize hatching local eggs, and I'll save the gift eggs until the next week. I might, during this event, prioritize hatching the gift eggs from you folks. We're going to be able to get, potentially, West and East Sea Shellos, Red and Blue Stripe Basculin, Heatmore, and Durant. And the Heatmore and Durant, I believe their shinies are available. I know they've been in at some point in the past. I don't know if they're still available, but they might be. We're going to have timed research to earn encounters with certain event-themed Pokemon available during the duration of the event. There will also be themed field research available at Pokestops throughout the event. Alright, that's about all, I guess, as far as what they're saying here in the news. Make sure we are back in recording, and we should be good to go. Alright, so as I say, we have about 10 minutes to wait until the event kicks off. Nothing crazy, amazing in the neighborhood just yet, but again, we have to wait just a little bit. So, before we get started though, I do want to mention, also I've mentioned this a few times on the channel recently, that during this week and a half event of Ultra Unlock Part 2, I'm going to be doing my best to host as many unplanned, random live streams as possible whenever a Kangaskhan or Heracross appears at one of my 7 gyms that I can reach from the house. Because I want to get as many folks, and many of you people out there, to be able to get your regional Pokemon while you can. So feel free to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. You'll get a notification once I am going live for one of our live streams, and tune in. What I'm planning to do is try to get, say, 3 or maybe 4 people into a lobby. I'll open up a lobby myself, bring 4 people in, and then I will back out, let you 4 do that while I bring in another 4 people, 3 or 4 people. So, because I know Heracross shouldn't be too bad. It's only a 3-star, plus it is double weak to flying. So if you can bring a flying type Pokemon with good flying type damage, and you all do that, you should have no problem taking it out on your own. And then after the first, let's say, half hour-ish or so, like when there's maybe about 10 minutes left on the raid, that's when I will stick into the battle and, you know, complete it for my own collection. So, again, subscribe, turn on notifications, stay tuned for when we will be having some of these random raids. And I had somebody ask, like, when are you doing your next raid? I'm like, I don't know. I have no clue when a 3-star will hatch into either of those regionals, so it's going to be up to the game randomly to determine once I'm doing one of these raids. Now, of course, I currently have plans this coming Wednesday to hold a Palkia Raid Hour live stream, so stay tuned for that as well. If anything changes, I'll let you know through the community tab on the channel here. But if all goes well, hopefully we'll get a shiny Palkia available for some people out there. Alright, that I guess covers the basics. In about 7 minutes, I'm going to go out on the hunt, see if we can find some of our, not I guess region exclusive, region released, unlocked, certain forms of Pokemon. And we're going to check out that timed research as well. So stay tuned in just a moment as we begin the Ultra Unlock Part 2 Space. The 10 o'clock hour is now upon us, Pokemon trainers. Let's see what we see as the game loads up. We're going to talk to Willow, I believe. No, wait. If it's timed research, Willow should have nothing to do with this. My umbrella just fell. That's a bad omen. Is it? I don't know. I don't even really care that much. The rain's not too bad out there. So, right there, we do see Muna. You see, it's like the red striped Basculin. Now, I do have blue striped Basculin in my region, so I'd like to add the red one, but let's see, is there any raids? Now, the raids that are going to hatch, they should be from before the event, and I think the way it works is if the egg was generated before the event begins, it's still going to be a Pokemon species from before whatever the event is. But any 3-star eggs that start popping up at this point, I'm going to be taking a very close look at. Alright, anyways, let's check out what our, look at this, Basculin everywhere. Check out our timed research. We need to catch 10 Pokemon, make 5 nice throws, and transfer 5 Pokemon. Alright, that's not terribly bad. I've started basically hanging on to transferable Pokemon, like 10 at the end of the day, so that if I wake up and have a research task like this, I'm ready to go. But I do need to catch 10 other ones, so let's get on the hunt right now. With the rain coming down, I'm probably not going to be doing any face cam as I'm out and about walking, simply because I have to hold the game phone, camera phone, and the umbrella. I only got 2 hands. I'm not a Machamp. So let's go ahead and get on the hunt and start grabbing some of these new Basculin, and maybe we might find some of those Shellos as well. Or are they only in raids? They might be just raids. I forget. I just read the news. I already forget. Anyway, long story short, let's get hunting, and I'll be back in just a moment. Well, the good news is, apparently it's not really raining out, it's just our tree in the backyard that's raining down upon me. So out there is not so bad. Alright, so as of right now, we've completed the first step, 1 of 5. Didn't mention how many steps there are. 1 of 5 of the Ultra Unlock 2021. Let's get our rewards for this. We did get our first red stripe Basculin as well. You saw that during the little montage, which was cool. We're going to get a Muna. I'm looking for Muna because Musharna is one of my main team members, and I got to get those Candy XLs for the main squad. How often will we see them? I don't know. As of yet, there is still no guaranteed way to improve your chances of Candy XLs. I still think they could add one of those, I guess, hidden berries in the code and make that a thing, but we'll have to wait and see. We got a nice 3-star Muna. Let's tag you for Homeward Bound. Send that off in a little bit. And get our last reward for step 1. And we're going to get some Pokeballs and such. Clefable is another. Actually, Clefairy and Clefable are members of my main team. So let's get some Candy XL for them as well. I'll take 2. That's not asking too much, is it? I'm not asking for 3, so obviously not asking for 3 much. Alright, we get none. But still, a nice 3-star Clefairy is always nice. Right there, we'll tag you up as well. Alright, let's get our overall rewards for our first step. 10 Pokeballs, 5 Ultra Balls, and 484. I think Sailor Pika pointed out the reason we were getting 483 experience last time is because that's Dialga's Pokedex number, so 484 is Palkia, of course. Alright, for step 2, we have to catch 10 Pokemon, use 5 Raspberries while catching, and use 5 Nana Berries while catching. That is not too hard at all either. Let's get back out there, get that done, pop back in, and see what our 2 encounters are for this. Back here at the house after completing step 2, and look what's over at the gym next door. A 3-star raid, hatching in about 52 minutes. Could it be the Kangaskhan or the Heracross we're looking for? Mostly Heracross. I mean, I do need Kangaskhan candy, but I do want to get those Heracross. Of course, it could just be an Alakazam, but we won't know until another 50-some minutes passes by. Alright, for the time being, let's grab ourselves our rewards for our timed research. 8 Raspberries and 2 encounters. I wonder which we're going to see. Looks like a Lunatone for starters. I kind of don't like the way it shows the tag, or like the label, I guess, before the encounter begins. I want to look away. I don't want to see when those names pop up. Just get caught, Lunatone. Come on now. You're not the highlight of the event. Although it kind of makes sense they're giving regionals in our timed researches. Why is it being so mean? There we go. Thank you. Alright. Lunatone caught. I'm assuming that means Solrock will be our next encounter. Let's see how your stats are. 2-star, but I am still going to tag you to go to home because you are a regional species. Interestingly enough, if you're not aware, Lunatone and Solrock quite often do swap regions in Pokemon Go when the equinoxes happen. Do we see shiny? No shiny. Oh well. That's kind of why I want to look away too. I don't want to see the name, but I don't want to see if it has a shiny symbol until we see it pop out of the grass. Of course, that doesn't excuse me, it doesn't help you folks because you can see on screen if you don't look away. But maybe do that. Maybe look away until the Pokemon shows up. Anyways, another 2-star, but that is another tag, because of course, although they are occasionally swapping regions, being available all over the world, they're still regional in that sense, and I like to put them in Pokemon Home in case people that play, say, Sword and Shield are not able to get those. Alright, where are we at? We're going to our research to get our 10 Pinap Berries. Is that 5 Ultra Balls? Indeed, and 484 XP. Next, we need to catch 10 Pokemon, make 5 great throws, make 5 nice throws in a row. That, again, shouldn't be too terribly bad. I do want to stop and get something to eat. I have not had breakfast yet. The excitement of this event got me right out of bed, rolling on for the day. But I guess I can go a little bit more. And then we can pop back in a little bit once we have this step completed. Well, that's not too bad. With a little under a half hour left to go, we have completed step 3 of our timed research, the Ultra Unlock of Space, getting 3 encounters for this. Alright, again, look away until I bring the Pokemon out of the grass. I'm not reading the name. I don't want to see a symbol. No shiny or nothing. Well, I do want to see a shiny, but not the symbol before we see a standard Ghastly. Am I going to be able to throw correctly? Also, is the microphone, the audio recorder okay? I hope so. I'm going to lean away from it so I'm not muffling it with my neck, basically. Should have pinned it lower. Oh well. I'll sit like this for a bit. Don't mind me. This looks awkward. My neck is fine for now. Till later. We got a nice 3-star Ghastly. We'll tag you up for a home transfer later on. Let's see what else we get. 2 more encounters. Will we see... Do we get Heatmore and Durant from this, I wonder? We're getting Duskull. So I wonder what's with all the ghost types. Like, what does that have to do with space exactly? I was wondering at first why we're seeing things like Clefairy and Elgium, but I realized, well, they do say those come from space. Why aren't there any wild Deoxyces, though? Right? Don't you think? Wouldn't it be wild if they had an event where, like, just there was wild legend? Well, wouldn't it be wild if there was wild legendaries? That would be pretty cool. Wonder if they would ever get to the point where legendaries have become so common that they might just do that. Walk down the street, find a Zapdos. Walk down the next street, find like a Landorus or something. Shuppet. I haven't seen any Shuppet in the wild, though. Wonder if they will be appearing at some point. Maybe if we get to nighttime? I don't know, but we do get that caught nice and quickly. What is the loud truck going by? What's going on out there? Calm down, folks. I'm recording a Pokemon Go. 2-star for that also. So let's see what our overall tasks will be for step 4. That's not bad, though. 2 hours, or, just over 1 hour, basically. You got 3 steps done. Catch 15 Pokemon, make 7 great curveball throws, make 7 nice curveball throws in a row. They're increasing the challenges. I mean, not for me, I can do this no problem, but I am going to take a break right now, sit down, get ready to see what hatches out of that egg. Are there any other 3 stars? Not just yet. Hi, Unknown. How you doing? But we'll stay tuned. Well, I'll stay tuned to the game, see what other raids might be happening shortly. In the meantime, speaking of eggs, it's time to grab myself my first meal of the day. So we'll be back in just a little bit as we hopefully take on a Heracross. Or Kangaskhan. We'll see. We're now into day 2 of the Ultra Unlock bonus here in Pokemon Go, part 2 of Space. And we've made a number of accomplishments along the way. I did catch a bunch of Pokemon, worked on this timed research yesterday. And I guess most notably, hopefully you're seeing something here if I can kind of splice it in from my live streams, but we've done a number of Heracross raids, 3 I believe right now. So we've got some of those under our belt. Now I'll show you how things are going there. So these are the captures that we made. Downside is, as I say, I need to get 5 males to choose which one will be Keaton. Currently we do have this Keaton. This was a traded one, lucky trade. It's the stats. See, I'd be crazy not to keep him as the main Keaton. But I kind of like the thrill of catching them on my own, but I do want to keep this Pokemon. I'll probably name him Kilmer, maybe, to be part of our main battlers. Maybe not the main squad, but anyway, rambling. Long story short, we have battled 3 Heracross raids so far. Only one's a male, but it's a start. You know, everyone has to start from somewhere. It is a nice 3-star male Heracross. This is our first female that we caught. It was 2-star. This other female, as of today, is a 2-star as well. So, at least currently, the male is the best stat one. Now, is there anything else to mention right now, other than the timed research, other than the fact there is an, that's the East Sea Shellos, I believe it is. I'm not going to use a remote raid pass on that. If I really want to, I'll walk over there, but I'm sure once I get out and about today, I'll find many more potential East Sea Shellos as I'm out running some errands. But for now, we got to claim up our rewards for part 4 of the Ultra Unlock 2021 of Space. Let's grab our 6 Pinap Berries, 2 encounters. I'm not going to look at the name, like I said. We're going to find an amazing, alright, East Sea Shellos. I do need more of you. And I was saying during one of our live streams, where we have things like, say, Meowstic, where the male and female definitely look like different forms, and I believe they perform differently as well based on stats. I kind of don't want to have a male and female Meowstic or, let's say, Jellicent on the team, because it's just the gender difference. Yet, when it comes to different forms, like, say, Shellos, or, what's the other one right now? Basculin, I kind of want to have different, you know, one of each form, and I feel conflicted about that. I don't know. Anyway, this one is a 2-star East Sea Shello, so we will tag you as one of our first 5, just because. Now, will this be, our next researcher, will this be a Basculin? I'm not going to look until the grass pops up here. We find, oh, okay, both Shellos, that's kind of cool. This is one I could pick up pretty much anytime, but still, for those who don't get these in their region, definitely cool that we get one of each for this research. So will the final step give us the Basculin? I don't know. We're going to find out what we need to do in just a moment. And isn't it funny? Even though West Sea Shellos here is pink, it still has the blue candy of the East Sea. Wow, that's a pretty decent Shellos right there. Excuse me, not going to keep you. I'm going to send you to home, but still cool to pick up. Now, if only the East Sea one, or the East Sea one had those stats. Anyways, let's move on. Let's get ourselves 12 raspberries. Something's hatching. 5 Ultra Balls, and 484 experience. So now we have to catch 6 Psychic-type Pokemon, win a raid, and make 2 excellent throws for some good rewards. I have 10 days to get this done. Can I do it? I think so. Let's find out as we finish our Ultra Unlock 2021 Space Timed Research, Part 5 of 5. We have just now completed our timed research thanks to catching our last Psychic type was a raid boss, actually, an unknown. I think 2 points from perfect. Actually, let's take a look, see if I am correct in my memorization, I guess. I didn't really memorize it, but apparently I did. 2 points from a perfect unknown. I wonder what the perfect CP is. Anyways, let's go ahead and get our rewards for the final step of Ultra Unlock. Part 2 for Space. There's our Silver Pinat Berry. A couple of encounters. I don't want to read the name yet. Let's see what our first one is. It's going to be Algium. Again, it does come from Space, but you'd hope that they would have given us regionals for these. I mean, technically, I guess they did with the East Sea and West Sea forms for Shellos. So regional forms, not necessarily regional species is, but oh well. We have a 3-star LGM, Little Green Man. Alright, the last reward encounter is going to give us, what's it going to be? What's it going to be? It is an Esper. No, I don't. I was going to say, do I need your candies? I already have Meowstic, excuse me, on the team. Didn't I already talk about that? I think I did. And we get a nice easy catch of our Esper. Okay, let's check the stats on this. Hopefully a 3-star as well to go off to Pokemon Home. It's just a 2-star. It's probably going to be transferred off to Willow. Alright, anyways, let's get our overall rewards. 20 Pokeballs, look like 5 Ultra Balls, and 3,000 Stardust. Not bad. And that does complete our timed research for Ultra Unlock for Space. That is not the end of our adventures, though. It's near the end of the video, however, but you'll see there's still some regionals to pick up. We got Heatmore right over this way. There's still some potential shinies out there, but I got some walking left to do because I want to get myself my 6 kilometers walked with Slurm, our Goomy. Alright, so I'll pop back in and show you anything new and amazing that happens along the way as we continue to conclude, I guess, our video, so stay tuned. And with that, our video now comes to a close after a busy couple of days. Of course, there are still more regional raids to be done. We still have, at the time of this recording, 8 days, 9 hours until the Ultra Unlock Part 2 is complete. Many more Heracross and hopefully some Kangaskhan to be found. I've not seen the Kangaskhan in the neighborhood at all. But as far as Heracross goes, let's go into my collection, go to first 5, and I showed you the lucky Heracross that I had, each stat 1 point from perfect. I do think, as far as my own catches, where's the other male Heracross? I'm pretty sure I have 5. One moment here, maybe they're not tagged? It seems weird. I was pretty sure. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I didn't tag this one. Oops. Okay, this is a 5th male though. So this one, not bad. It's a 3-star. Let's just tag you up just so we can have you all together. But even though this current Keaton, one of the lucky trades, of course, as I showed you, was at 93%, I believe. I do think I found the one that I've caught that we're going to focus on. This was during one of our live streams, and I got an even better Heracross. The downside, of course, I have to use regular Stardust to power up, not the half amount that a lucky trade gives you, but I do think this is going to be Keaton. I'm quite happy with that. So usually I'll wait till the end of a day once I get my 5th one, see if I get any more that are even better. So this could maybe be, improved upon, but if not, I'm happy with what we got. Also, I'll show you the red stripe Basculin I've decided to go with. Grinder, because of all those teeth. Turns out it's a 2-star, as well as my blue stripe Basculin Nasty that I picked up way back in the day. So yes, I'm quite happy. I don't have as many of the blue East Sea Shellos that I would like, but maybe I'll find some more. Maybe I'll hatch some from some of the eggs I pick up from you folks out there. Alright, but for the time being, that's going to wrap up this video here on the channel for Pokemon Go. Stay tuned to my channel though, because we still have, as I said, 8 days of more regionals to be hunted down, battled, and caught. So if you want to get involved in some of those Heracross and or Kangaskhan raids, subscribe and turn on notifications by clicking that bell icon so you can be updated and alerted to when there is a special raid like this one here happening in just 38 minutes time as of this recording, of course. So if you want to get some of these regionals, that's the best way to do it. I'll be inviting people into these remote raids, sending you off like 3 or 4 people at a time. I'll back out, add in some more people if more are interested, and we'll go from there. Alright, but in the meantime, let me know down in the comments how things have gone for you. Have you gotten shiny Heracross, or shiny Kangaskhan, or a 100%, or what is the best one that you have gotten along the way? If you want to leave a comment about what else is going on in your collection, your captures and stuff. In fact, I'll show you this. I just recently took some time to sit down and start throwing nicknames on some of my more recent impressive finds. Like I hatched a shiny Alolan Meowth from one of the gift eggs, and this actually is my 2nd shiny. So Cheshire here is going to evolve up to nice shiny Alolan Persian at some point. I think I showed this, maybe not, maybe it was during a live stream, but I hatched a Froakie that was a 100% Froakie. What else has happened? I think I showed this. We have a shiny Rufflet here, Wilson. We've got Mobius, the shiny Dialga. Maybe this Wednesday, shiny Palkia will be in our future. Who knows? And I think did I mention this one? The lucky Lediba that I traded, or I got traded to me. Almost perfect. And that's the kind of species you want those stats on, right? Everyone loves a good strong Ledian. Actually, I'm trying to fill up a lucky dex. So Lediba is one of those ones that I need. Anyway, without any further ado, let's get rolling so I can start editing, prepare for this live stream if it is a regional, and moving onward through space and time towards Ultra Unlock Part 3, which is going to feature the Galar region. So once again, folks, I didn't say this yet. Can't say once again. For the first time in this video, thank you folks for watching. Professor Chaz is now signing off, and as always, I will catch you next time.